3, 2, 1, action!
My name is Ben Hughes, and I am the program coordinator for the Office of Multicultural Affairs here at Haverford. And when I was an undergrad, I went to Bates College, which is in Lewiston, Maine. And when I was a junior at Bates, I was able to go abroad to Vienna, Austria for a semester. In certain parts of the city, you have ancient Roman ruins that are underneath this building that they just excavated, that are from the original founding of the city. And then you have the different places in the city where they show the battles between the Austro-Hungarians and the Ottomans. And so that's a recurring theme that shows up in different historical moments. And it's just a rich wealth. It was a very multicultural empire. Like it had the most diversity of any of the European empires, and so that's represented in just the different types of things that we were able to do and go see. It was a great experience because there was just enough of Western influence to really have what you would think of traditionally as Western Europe and the Western European cultural narrative. But then it wasn't that because of the Balkan influences, because of the Ottoman influences. There was a different story to the place, and where it's situated in relation to very recent history, thinking about World War II and the Anschluss with the Nazis, and how that influenced the narrative of the city, and the relationship between it's not quite Germany, but it's also not quite Italy. So it's somewhere in between, and then it's also not quite Western Europe, but it's not quite Balkan, Central Eastern Europe. It was just a great, great place to be. I just kept so much stuff. When I was a sophomore, I was sitting at a breakfast table. This is before I had even decided I was really going abroad. And I joked with some friends that I was going to go to Paris and have dinner under the Eiffel Tower. And it was just kind of something funny that, you know, hopes and dreams, right? And then everything played out, and I was able to go on this trip to Vienna. And part of our trip was to have 10 days to travel wherever we liked. And a lot of my friends decided to country hop to different places, which we had done a little bit of just with our own academic travels. But I really wanted to be able to go to a place and spend some legitimate time there. So I actually went to Paris for about 5 days. And in the middle of the trip, I got to go see the Eiffel Tower. And so I decided that I was actually going to make this happen. And I went and got a small bottle of wine from a local store, and I got some cheese and had dinner under the Eiffel Tower. Keep this cork because this is the cork from that bottle of wine. And it reminds me so much that when I have things that I really, really want, that when I first think about them, they are just kind of wishes, something that's too fanciful for me to be able to do in real life. But I keep this cork and I take it out from time to time because it reminds me that that's not true. That if I really work hard and I do what I'm supposed to do, and if I'm really serious about making this happen, there's a way to do it. Because I never ever thought that when I said that to my friends at breakfast, I would actually look up and be doing that. And then one day you look up and the day that you've always thought about is today. Like it was amazing. And so I keep this as a reminder of that.